Hi, I'm Ellen Lustig. I'm an artist residing in Chicago. For many years, I've been conducting workshops throughout the Chicago area for cancer patients and their families through the Caring Arts Foundation. You can find more videos like this on their website, caringarts.com, or if you go to YouTube and put in Caring Arts, you'll see a number of these videos. Also, I've taught painting at Gilda's Club. This was prior to COVID, but now we're doing Zoom classes. They are also a sponsor of this video. So let's get started. With Thanksgiving coming up, I decided to do something with a Thanksgiving theme, which to me is food. So I've created this cornucopia filled with fruits and vegetables. Fall fruits and vegetables, to be specific. So what you'll need is paper towel for smudges, a dark either pastel paper or I use black construction paper, a few Q-tips, an assortment of pastels, and after you finish the project, if you want to set the pastels, because it can be very smudgy, you can use hairspray. I suggest you go outside, wear a mask, and lightly, maybe 10 inches away from your picture, just in circular motions, spray your picture with hairspray, and that will set them. So let's get started. To make a shape for the cornucopia, so let's just do like a half circle here, and we'll make the edge of the cornucopia, and then this can be a very loose shape. Okay, there we got that. And now we're gonna make some texture on it to make it look like it's woven. Kind of follow the lines of the shape. And now we're gonna make lines going the opposite direction to make it look woven like that. Okay, there we got that shape. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna work on the pumpkin. Now, what I do is I do the vegetables that are in the back first, and then the grapes will be last because they're in the forefront. So I'm just gonna make a full pumpkin shape. Because eventually we'll get rid of those lines that will be overlapping. So I'll take some green for the stem. The next shape is gonna be my gourd, so I'll make a gourd shape with green. And then I'll make my red apple, which will overlap that, be dark red. Make a little stem for those. Now I'll make my green apple, which will overlap the pumpkin. And now for the grapes in the forefront. I'll take kind of a darker color. Just make circles. Maybe angle it forward a little bit. And then maybe half circles in the back to give it more volume. And I'll make a little stem for that as well. Okay, so this is what you have so far. Now we're gonna take your Q-tips and we're gonna kind of smear the pastels with your Q-tip. I'm going to make some more lines with the pumpkin to enhance the shape and color that in. But at this point, you see that the gourd is in front of it, so don't color in where the gourd is. I'm just going to color around those shapes. See, I'm coloring around where the green apple is. Okay, on pumpkins, they're kind of delineated with lines, so we'll put some darker lines. And to highlight those lines, we'll take a light color right next to those lines, and maybe on the outside. Next, I'm going to work on the gourd, so I'll use this green. I just went over the apple by mistake, but that's okay. And maybe some yellow. No, I think I'll use some orange. And then maybe yellow on top. Now we'll do the red apple. I'm going to take away some of this green. That's my paper towel. And I'm going to color in the red area of my apples, making sure not to go over the grapes because they're going to be in front of the apple. Maybe delineate the apple stem a little bit. Kind of need a lighter color so that will show up as well. Now I'm going to work on the green apple, so I'll start with the dark color on one side. Now I'm having my light source coming from the right to the left, so everything that hits your vegetables from this side will be lighter and darker from this side. So with this green apple, I'll have it light. This is where the light comes through, and then it gets darker. And we'll make a little stem for that as well. All right, now for the grapes. We're going to take a dark color, maybe a purple, and just do the bottoms of each grape. Okay, now we're going to take a lighter color, maybe a pink, because this is your light source. And let's just hit the edges with that pink. And this will give your grapes a lot more volume than just coloring it all one color. Okay, now we'll take a Q-tip. We'll start with the pumpkin. Kind of work those colors together a little bit. Now you don't have to do this step. If you like showing all the texture, you can just leave how your picture was, but this is just another step. I'm going to color in the stem needs a little bit more. Okay, now we'll work on the gourd. And my gourd, actually, I'm gonna make it have some lumps and bumps. So I'll take some yellow and just kind of make some more detail on the gourd. I'm also going to take some blue not black. Black will get, you already have black as your background, so you can delineate the gourd a little bit more with some blue. Okay, next we'll do the red apple. Take a little bit more darker color here and hit the edge maybe with pink here. Give that more volume. And take a Q-tip and we'll blend that. Next we'll do the green apple. You want to highlight it more, you can even take some white. Just play around with it, introduce other colors if you like. And now let's do the grapes. I'd start with the ones in front. Okay, and then I would take a light pink and give it another hit of light. I think my cornucopia needs a little more. It needs a little more love here. I'm gonna outline it a little bit more. And there you have it. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.